Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm going to ask everybody to move in just a little bit so we can see you here up front and center. We've got a great crowd that's turned out today for a celebration and a ribbon cutting for what was formerly known as the Professional Building, but it has a new life today as 505 Washington Street. My name is Brian Donahue. I'm the Director of Economic Development for the City of Portsmouth, and it's my pleasure to be your host today for this gathering and celebration. I would like to recognize some of our distinguished guests that we have in attendance today, beginning with, to my left, our Senator, Louise Lucas. Senator, thank you for making time to join us here in Portsmouth today for this event. From House Speaker Don Scott's office, we have Ms. Kim Wimbish here in attendance as well. Kim, welcome. And from Congressman Bobby Scott's office, Thomas Alston, I believe, has joined as well. Thomas, thank you for joining us. From the Virginia Department of Housing and Community Development, we have Assistant Director Bill Curtis, I believe, here in attendance as well today. Bill, thank you for making the journey down to Portsmouth to join in the celebration. From our Portsmouth City Council, the Honorable Mayor Shannon Glover, who you will hear from here in just a few minutes. Vice Mayor Lisa Lucas Burke is in attendance as well. Councilman Mark Hugel, Councilman Vernon Tillage, I believe Councilman Bill Moody is joining or is here in attendance as well. Thank you, Councilman, for your presence. From our Economic Development Authority, we have Commissioner Joe Harmon in attendance. I believe there may be one other EDA member in attendance. If you're here, please raise your hand so we can recognize you as well. From the Port and Industrial Commission, we have Commissioner Keith Rice. And to all others here in attendance, thank you for making the time again to join us in celebration. This really is a celebration. This is an exciting moment for the city of Portsmouth, for our Old Town community. What you are here to celebrate today is a renaissance that is occurring in Portsmouth. The revitalization of this building, the $15 million investment that has been made in our community to bring 42 new market rate apartments to Portsmouth, commercial retail space to add to what is happening here in Old Town in our community is commendable. I would like to recognize and thank developer Tim Foley of Lightwell Development for his investment in Portsmouth. Thank you, Tim. I think it's evidence of the fact that Portsmouth is open for business, that we are open to investment, and we are ready to help you become successful in Portsmouth. So Tim, thank you again for what you've done here. I believe we're going to have a tour later on of the apartments and the commercial space. Some of you who may have spent time in this building in its former life as the Professional Building will notice there's been quite a transformation. In fact, Senator Lucas was sharing with me that her doctor used to be located here. So what a really a wonderful moment to come back and see it in its new life. And with that, I would now like to ask the Honorable Mayor Shannon Glover to come forward for additional remarks. Mayor.
Wow. You know, it's amazing how much we have done here in the last 5 years in the city of Portsmouth. over $1 billion worth of investment in the last 5 years in the city of Portsmouth. I think you all should give yourselves a clap of a hand on that, right? You know, this is, I tell people when they come to these events, y'all act like y'all at a funeral. This is a ribbon cutting. I mean, you need to get excited. If you don't get excited about ribbon cuttings, I don't even know what that is. But here's the reality. This opportunity is the new model for the city of Portsmouth, taking historic buildings and turning them into livable spaces and, more important, commercial spaces where we can attract more people to our community to see how wonderful and exciting that it is. And I just want to take a moment for you all to reflect on that because, ladies and gentlemen, this is our future. This is what we are going to continue to do in the city of Portsmouth, and with your help, we're going to get it done. Before I get into my remarks, I know we have Tim Foley here, but if it weren't for these two people, it wouldn't be a Tim Foley, I don't think. So I want to recognize Tim parents and welcome them to the Portsmouth family, Butch and Gail Foley. Yeah. Butch and Gail, we want to thank you for your commitment and investment along with your son Tim into the future of the city of Portsmouth, and welcome again to the Portsmouth family. Good morning. Thank you all for being here today as we celebrate the ribbon cutting of the professional building at 505 Washington Street, right here in the heart of historic downtown. Thank you for being at this celebration. I want to extend my gratitude to everyone who made this event possible today, from the developers and architects to the local business owners, community members who continue to invest in the future of Portsmouth. I want to mention a few, Carl Wimbrow and the Wimbrow family and team Tony Goodwin for helping to keep this vision alive in downtown Portsmouth. Thank you for your ongoing investment. Today's ribbon cutting represents more than just opening of a building. It marks a significant moment in our ongoing revitalization efforts here in historic downtown. As we stand here on Washington Street, surrounded by rich history, we are reminded of the role that vibrant and active downtowns play in shaping the character and future of our beloved city. Make no mistake, my friends, a thriving downtown is the lifeblood of a community. Downtown should be busy and filled with people where culture, commerce, and community converge. Professional buildings like 505 Washington are where small businesses are born, ideas are exchanged, and people come together to create opportunities. This is what we are after here in Portsmouth, and the professional building at 505 Washington takes us one step closer to our shared goal. You see, my friends, vibrant downtowns are economic engines, driving growth and opportunity, not just for businesses within their borders, but for the entire city. They bring energy, attract visitors, and build a sense of pride for our residents. This building, now home to both commercial and professional spaces, demonstrates the power in creating a downtown energy we are after. By strategically combining office space, retail, dining options in our historic downtown, we are fostering an environment that encourages both economic activity and community engagement. These types of developments activate our streets, create more foot traffic, and help to ensure our downtown remains a lively place throughout the day and into the evening. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're still working on that marketplace where you can go and shop and get groceries, just so you know. Mixed-use development in our downtown is more about just convenience. It's about designing a city with intention and with purpose. It allows us to bring together different aspects of city life, in ways that are both practical and innovative. So as we look towards our city's future, it is this kind of development that will continue to play a crucial role in the shaping of Portsmouth that is sustainable, inclusive, and forward-thinking. So today, as we cut this ribbon, we are not just opening a professional building, we are opening the doors to new opportunities for our residents and local businesses. We are adding new members to the Portsmouth family, Lisa. We're making a commitment to continue investing in our downtown. We maintain our shared vision of Portsmouth being a city that embraces growth while preserving its heritage, Roy Corby. On behalf of a grateful City Council and the citizens of Portsmouth, I wish to thank all of our partners, including city staff, local businesses, and community stakeholders for their dedication to making projects like this a reality. I want to leave you with this. The future of Portsmouth is bright. Can I get a yell on that? Come on, y'all. The future of Portsmouth is bright. And because of the hard work, collaboration, and shared vision of people like you, thank you for all you do to make Portsmouth's downtown more vibrant, more exciting. Let us all continue to work together to build a downtown that thrives, a downtown that serves not only as a hub of commerce, but as a place where people live, work, play, and visit. With developments like this professional building, I am confident that we are on our way. Congratulations again to everyone involved, and thank you for your ongoing commitment to the City of Portsmouth. Together, we will keep Portsmouth moving forward. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless the City of Portsmouth.
Thank you, Mayor Glover. I'd like to recognize Speaker Don Scott has just arrived. David Scott, thank you for making the time to join us for this event. I would now like to ask the developer of the project, Mr. Tim Foley of Lightwell Development, to come forward for additional remarks. Tim.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you to the City Council, and definitely thank you to Mayor Glover. We've had a really great experience here in Portsmouth. When we first signed this project up about a year and a half ago, we had run into a small planning issue as these things happen, and Julie Chop at the time was part of the Planning Commission. It was vital in kind of helping us see the path forward, and the City Council was excellent in working with us to get that problem solved. So we've always had a great relationship, and I appreciate it. Like you said, my name is Tim Foley. I'm from Lightwell Development, and this is one part of a four parcels of property that we're looking to develop over the next, or we have developed over the last 2 years, and really proud of the results and really proud of how everything looks. But, you know, it shouldn't be a shock that a project like 505 takes an incredible amount of time, energy, and effort from a multitude of people, and there's a lot of people who collaborated on this project. First that comes to mind is the architects, G Architecture. They're here, world-class architects. They're in downtown Norfolk, and they were instrumental in creating a space that would be comfortable for residents to live in, but also for commercial businesses to visit. I mean, I don't know if you guys spend a lot of time with architects, but it's incredibly detail-oriented, and these are the most detail-oriented of all the architects. So I really appreciate all the time and effort and ultimately friendship that you guys showed in this process. So thank you very much. Ringenberg Construction has done a great job delivering the project. Mark and Parrish have been out here every day, and I really appreciate all the work and effort that they've put into the project as well. You know, developers don't really do anything. Ultimately, we're kind of just putting all the pieces together for the cake. And one of those other pieces was the Commonwealth Preservation Group. They helped us look at this building and understand historically why it was significant and how we could preserve it for future generations while providing it a new use. And I think we've succeeded in doing that. I think you look at the building and you see the professional building that you went to the doctor at, and you know it's no longer clad in stucco. It has its original features on the outside, but also as you go inside, you'll see it, you'll feel it. You'll know that you're back in the same building, although it has a new use. So I thank CPG and their team for everything that they did as well. You know, as I said, this is also cost and labor intensive, and one of the things that really helped us out here was the State Historic Tax Credit Program. Virginia has maybe inarguably the best state historic tax credit program, and we have two of our biggest advocates here with Delegate Scott and Senator Lucas. We could not do it without their support and without the support of the tax credit program, both in the state level and of course on the federal level. This is it's key, not just here, but I used it as well as the State Historic Tax Credit Program over at the YMCA. So, you know, I think being able to preserve these buildings and give them new life, that comes from somewhere, and that comes from the State Historic Tax Credit Program. So look, at the end of the day, adapting a new building for a new use is something that we should all be really excited about. Yep, we should all be really excited about. We have 42 units that are all sort of for lease, and if I would be remiss if I also didn't thank my property manager, which I know is a reach, but she's extremely hardworking, named Shayna, and she's done a great job at getting the lease up done here. Hey, and yeah, everybody give Shayna a big round of applause. She's slowly dying inside right now. And there's, you know, we have 8 beautiful retail spaces, which I can't wait to see who we attract and who we have here. So thank you very much. I appreciate everybody coming out. I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited for the community. Look forward to investing more in Portsmouth in the future. It's a great city, and I can't wait to be part of its story. So thank you very much. And with that, bring up Delegate Scott. Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah.
If I could ask Delegate Don Scott to come forward for a presentation. Tim, don't go far.
Okay.
Hang around here.
Well, it's really to the city, Tim. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. First of all, you know, a project like this comes together because you have visionary leadership. We have the money committee leader in appropriations in Senate Finance and Senator Lucas, and because I'm the Speaker of the House, I think we have a little sway together to get things done. There are a lot of people that are trying to take us backwards on historic tax credits, but we funded it again, kept it going, and growing that, because in a city like Portsmouth, we need historic tax credits to be able to get the investment that we need here. So I have a letter, and I'm not going to read it because I don't want everybody to sit here, but I do want to read the certificate of recognition from the House of Delegates. Certificate of recognition presented to the City of Portsmouth in recognition and appreciation of the City of Portsmouth for the successful renovation and revitalization of the professional building at 505 Washington, a significant milestone in enhancing the downtown Portsmouth corridor and addressing local housing needs. And it's signed Speaker of the House, Don Scott. Thank you all for what you're doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Speaker Scott. Well, again, thank you to all of you who are in attendance today to celebrate this milestone with the City of Portsmouth. This is, again, it's a major advancement in our downtown's development and the progress that is happening here throughout the city. We are now going to transition to the actual ribbon cutting. So we're going to take a moment just to kind of reorganize ourselves here. After the ribbon cutting, I understand that Tim will be bringing us through for some tours. I think we've got about 3 groups that we can bring through of tours for the residential space, and I believe the commercial space will be open as well. But again, thank you for coming. And if I can also ask Tim to bring your team and our city officials to gather here behind the ribbon to join us for the official cutting and grand opening. Thank you.